What happens when you strap an F-16 jet engine onto a toddler's tricycle chassis? It will move fast enough to tear a hole in space-time, but then it will inevitably shatter into a million pieces. That is exactly how God built Ronaldo Nazario de Lima. Let's rewind to 1997. Football back then was a game for tactical boomers. Italian defenders like Maldini, Cannavaro, and Thuram were invincible bosses. They turned Serie A into hell on earth for strikers. And Ronaldo showed up, a 20-year-old kid. Bald head, buck teeth. He didn't play football. He toyed with physics.
Why is it just sitting?
Speed. He ran faster than the ball. Power. He bulldozed 90 kilograms defenders like they were made of. Paper match. Technique. He performed the elastico at 30 kilometers per hour. Defenders looked at him and thought, this isn't a human. This is a glitch in the Matrix. They called him El Fenomeno. He was a Gigachad amongst a sea of NPCs. He was the uncrowned king, but there was a glitch in the design. The human body isn't built to move like that. His knee ligaments had to withstand G-forces equivalent to a fighter pilot every time he changed direction. And the bill was coming due. November 21st, 1999. His right knee fails for the first time. Torn tendon surgery. 5 months out. April 12, 2000. Stadio Olimpico. Coppa Italia final. Inter Milan versus Dad El Asiaio. Minute 58. Ronaldo subs in. The whole world holds its breath for the king's return. Minute 64. Ronaldo receives the ball. Facing him is Fernando Couto. R9 does his signature move, the step over to burst to the right. Nobody touched him. Not a single soul. But the entire stadium heard a sound. Pop. Let me give you the anatomy lesson so you understand how horrific this was. The patellar tendon, the biological cable connecting the thigh muscle to the shin, the thing responsible for every jump and sprint, didn't just tear. It exploded. It snapped completely. Ronaldo's quadriceps muscle retracted so violently that it pulled his kneecap patella all the way up into his thigh. His kneecap was 5 centimeters away from where it was supposed to be. Ronaldo collapsed. He didn't roll around faking it like Neymar. He clutched his knee, mouth wide open, screaming like a wounded animal. That was the scream of a beast that knew it had just lost its legs. Lazio players ran over. Panucci held his head in terror. Simeone screamed for the medics. They carried the king off on a stretcher. And in that moment, everyone thought, it's over. The greatest career in history just ended at age 23. You think surgery fixes everything? Skill issue. The surgery took hours to reconnect the cables. But the real hell was just beginning. Ronaldo lay motionless for months. Muscles atrophied. From a Greek god, he became bloated and slow. The press called him the fat man past his prime. Doctors shook their heads.
No.
If he can walk normally again, it's a miracle.
No.
Don't dream of pro
exit
football.
is right there.
The world forgot him. They started hyping new names. Henry, Shevchenko, Owen. He stayed in the darkness for 2 years. 2 years. Imagine being the fastest man alive, now having to relearn how to walk one step at a time like a toddler. Every step was agony. Every knee bend was torture. Ronaldo cried every night. He fell into depression. He missed football to the point of madness. But he didn't quit. Why? Because he is a real player. He accepted the trade, paying for glory. World Cup 2002 in Japan and Korea. Brazil's coach, Big Phil Scolari, calls Ronaldo the Brazilian public riots. Why are you calling up a crippled fat guy? Where is Romario? Ronaldo arrives at the tournament with his knee taped up like a mummy. He looks heavy. The pressure is crushing. He is also haunted by the ghost of the 1998 final when he had a mysterious seizure before the match and lost to France. To kill the pressure, Ronaldo does something insane. He shaves his head, but leaves a semicircular patch of hair on his forehead. The horseshoe, the wedge. It was ugly. It was absolutely hideous. It was the worst haircut in human history. But it was genius. Why? Because instead of asking, hey R9, does the knee hurt? Are you scared it will snap again? The global media only asked, what the hell is on your head?
Why won't you answer
He
the
hacked the
allegation?
media. He distracted everyone from his glass legs. And then, the whistle blew. The Ronaldo of 2002 was not the R9 of 1997. He didn't dribble through entire teams anymore. He didn't cover the whole pitch. He lost 30% of his speed, but he upgraded one stat to max level: killer instinct. He created walking pace, but the second the ball touched his foot in the box, boom. Net ripple. Group stage, he scores. Round of 16, he scores. Semi-final versus Turkey, he scores with a toe poke. The final, Brazil versus Germany. His opponent is Oliver Kahn, the best goalkeeper in the world, the Titan. Kahn hadn't conceded a meaningful goal all tournament. This was the world's hardest shield versus a spear that was just welded back together. First half, deadlock. Minute 67, Rivaldo shoots from distance. Oliver Kahn, the man who never makes mistakes, spills the ball. And who is there? Ronaldo. Like a ghost, he taps it in 1-0. He runs to the corner, kissing his wedding ring. His eyes are burning. The demon of 1998 is being exorcised. Minute 79, Kleberson crosses. Rivaldo dummies it beautifully. Ronaldo receives it at the edge of the box. One touch to control. One side-footed finish into the bottom corner. 2-0. Kahn collapses. Ronaldo runs with arms wide open. That wasn't just a goal. That was a statement. I am back. I beat the knee. I beat destiny. When Pierluigi Collina blew the final whistle, Ronaldo wept. Not the tears of pain from 2000. Tears of redemption. 8 goals. The Golden Boot. The World Cup trophy. From a cripple on a hospital bed, written off by the entire planet, he became king once again. The fairy tale ends there. But what about reality? After 2002, Ronaldo's knee never truly healed. He kept getting injured. He gained weight uncontrollably due to hypothyroidism that he hid. Because the medication was considered doping, he retired in tears in 2011, saying the head wants to go on, but the body says no. But look at what he did. He gave us the greatest comeback in history. Alfred the Great burnt some cakes. Sunyata used a stick to stand up. Ronaldo fought against modern medicine to climb to the top of the world. With a pair of shattered legs, he is living proof of the rule. You can be nerfed, you can be broken, but if you are a true Gigachad, you will find a way to win.